Welcome back, everybody, to another Dragon Ball Legends PvP match. Just want to let you guys know I did a couple of polls, more so on the whatchamacallit, this banner here on the Legends Future, the Terror of God here. Uh, I couldn't resist going back in, picking up a couple more stones, and by proxy of that happening, let me just go back here to the team page. I managed to get EX Videl to 7 stars. That was in itself a victory because I wasn't really aiming for more Vegito Blues. I was just trying to get more copies of EX Videl here because she is so hard to pull on any other banner. Like, it is a Hail Mary when it comes to pulling her on Master Pack 3. And when you do, it's like, woo, finally got something. So I am almost close to maxing her out and giving her full potential here. So I want to give you guys a little look at my team before we end up going to the PvP part of the match here. As you can see here, almost 7 red. It's almost here. All that Z power has been accumulating up to this point. It's not that big of a buff, comparatively speaking. I mean, it's 2%, but 2% can change this battle sometimes. So might as well have it instead of ignoring it. Plus, there's that one more buff to add to her stats. Just the fact that she's able to do these reducing amounts, heal a little bit, clear up normal conditions. If you play right, which I may not play right all the time, it ends up being very, very worthwhile. I haven't had much mileage of Eagle Kick. That one time when it actually did work in a previous video, it was such a good boon to have. But I normally keep super text for the other ones and just let her tank every hit. Now, the biggest thing I want to share with you about EX Videl here, and sorry if I'm speaking too much about it, uh, this equip right here. I am working my hardest to get this to 30%, but getting a defense against anything with 20-30% defense against Saiyans after 30 seconds, that is incredible. I have actually been able to tank a Rising Rush from Vegito Blue with half health and survived with Videl here, just based on the Rising Rush is normally a lot of damage, but when this 30% activates, it is really, really helpful in tanking practically anything, because if it's Saiyans, which are 9 times out of 10 right now in PvP being your main threat, in 30 seconds is more than enough time to set this thing up and activate it. So it's very in your best interest. I've also been experimenting with this other team here. It's been very, very fun to just endure. It's practically like regen, but not a lot of healing, really. Um, the only big difference here for Tanky Girl here is all these characters are supporting any type of health and defense. So with Sparking Videl, she's giving the defense. Same with Kale. Same with Mai. She's supporting health just as much as 21 is. And 21 and 18 are pretty much gonna be best friends here when it comes to supporting each other. Same with Videl. Videl causing that much disruption along with Kale is going to be very, very good. If you notice here, I got 3 female defense units, and you got 2 health boosters, which, if you think about it, 18 is probably getting the best out of here. So 18 is probably going to be the go-to choice when it comes to any type of matchup. So I'm going to be doing a couple matches here. I'm going to do them all in one run, and we will see how I fare. I might lose. It might happen, but it's good to at least get a little bit of perspective here. So I'm going to be going with Videl team. Videl team is pretty much my offensive unit. Tanky Girl is pretty much just a unit to see if I can outlast whatever is being thrown at me. I'll be swapping between the two, and just for the sake of variety. I'm still getting kind of used to the whole Tinky Girl setup. I just set it up about a couple minutes ago. Gave it the equips that I thought were necessary, and yeah, we'll see how things turn out here. Yeah, other than that, let's just wait for our next match. Gonna expect another Vegito Blue here. I've been getting a lot of issues where the matches drop and ends up being substituted by a robot. So I'm not sure if it's the top players having a lag switch or anything, and just we both get points, or it's Legends, or it's me. But I've been checking my internet for a while, and I've been getting some pretty consistent speed, so I don't understand why. Let's see. Come on, let's get a match started now. And also, if you hear birds chirping, I'm practically outside here doing my recording, so enjoy that while it lasts. Also, on the flip side as well, I'm still trying to adjust the audio settings so that way you can hear me during the battle. And wow, not even a single connection. Look at that. Look at those bars. I got full 5 bars right there, and I'm not even connecting to a single person. That is not ideal. And I'm practically next to my router too, so I wonder what. Oh, I was trying to go ahead and push that. I was a little late. Normally, whenever it gets hung up, it ends up doing this screen without any loading or searching. It's gonna probably go again for searching again on the bottom. I'm just gonna keep spamming this button, see if I can back out and get into another game again. I guess during this time of the loading, I'll explain a little bit about the mindset of the team here, and how my playstyle is. It's pretty much, oh good, we're trying to connect again. It's pretty much strike and keep up the momentum as long as possible. I'll normally start with Kefla as my lead just to have strike cards in hand. If I'm lucky enough to, okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Immortals. And fighting somebody with the name Amala. So I guess I'll leave that for another time here. But we got a 50 matchup. By the way, I'm already in rank 50. I've been grinding a whole bunch when it comes to PvP, just so I can get the 1000 CC before the season's over. So we're gonna be matched up against a future team. The biggest issue is right here. I know that he's going to bring Vegito Blue, so I'm obviously want to bring Kefla, and then Merz Zamasu, which is Merz Zamasu is going to be a big pain. So I'm pretty sure he's probably going to bring Rage Trunks or Goku Black Rose. I'm tempted to believe it's going to be Trunks. Trunks doesn't necessarily hit hard at the very beginning, but if we are able to get rid of him early, that team will be easier to pick apart. Not easy to break apart, but pretty easy. Okay, let's get into the first match. Raise it up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, it turns everything. Okay, it's gonna be sidestep. One of us is gonna up. Okay, I don't know why I didn't register. Okay. Okay, he's gonna go with Zamasu. Okay, I'm gonna swap out with Fidel. See, that's one thing I don't understand. I'll swipe to the side. Okay, we're getting a little bit of lag here. Yeah, okay. So he waited just the right amount of time, but oh, this is pretty bad. Okay, so I already used the vanish off of him. Okay, swapped into 21 here. Oh, okay. So again, I've just noticed he didn't bring in Vegito Blue. So we are gonna see if we can take out this Trunks here. Go ahead and Rising Rush him. Oh, yeah, that is some serious lag. Is he gonna swap out? Oh, okay, that is a very interesting deal. So he's choosing, again, it's a very laggy match, so I'll blame him for making that decision. Thought I was gonna use super. Yeah, I had all strikes in my hands. Gotcha. That's Vegeta gone. He practically had no threat to the core of the team. Okay, so he's gonna go heal up his Trunks a little bit. Keep dancing for a little bit. Oh, no. Okay, he got me here. So we're going to take a little bit of the hits here. And I'm going to throw in Videl at the very last second. So yeah, that's a lot of pain right here. Okay, we'll throw in Videl once he throws in his ult. Okay, there we go. So she's going to take some of the hit, but I don't think it's going to be enough to kill. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Kind of figures much. He's in a sidestep. Alright. Heal a little bit. Okay. Okay. I should have just converted straight into it. Okay. Oh, he's going in. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Should have gone in for an ultimate attack, but okay. Okay. Alright, I got a little too antsy there. I'll throw in Videl again. She'll probably get sacked off for the Rising Rush, but it's fine. Okay, so let's see. After he's probably gonna mix things up. Go with this a blast unit card. Let's see. Oh no, it was this. Oh yeah. I didn't actually think about him having another one. Oh well. I don't think Zamasu qualifies as an actual Saiyan, so. Okay, so he probably saw me do that. He's gonna go for it. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Okay. Get it out of his system. At least he's not a finisher, so that's going to help out tremendously. Okay. Let's see. Is that enough? Okay, that is definitely enough. Yeah, he sidestepped. Alright, time to heal up. Be able to do that from that distance as well, so he's gonna do it again. Okay. Oh, got him. Yeah, I got him right there. That's mostly due to the fact that okay, let's get this one out quickly because Zamasu's gonna end up coming in. Okay, yeah. So got him before Zamasu had a chance to swap out or swap into the battle. So this Trunks is dead. Okay, let's heal up a little bit. Yeah, this Kefla is expendable at this point, so I got to keep 21 safe. Okay, yeah, it might be, yeah, it's game. It's game. That was a very laggy match. Yeah, that was a very, very, very laggy match against this team here. Again, I've been facing a lot since I've come up to the rank 50s, and it's been pretty bad. All right, let's go to the next match. I'm gonna be switching things up with Tanky Girl here. And it's primarily just to give 18 some love here because I don't really run 18 on the core team of mine, just based on the fact that I have to have a team full of Videls. But when it comes down to a red unit, like 18 is pretty phenomenal, and I did pull her a lot on her initial banner during the I think the Rising Girls 2 one, the one with Great Saint, not Great Saint 2. Was it Great Saint 2? No, she was running alongside Bunny Bulma. That's who it was. Okay, so we got ourselves another fusion team to go up against. Zekin. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so what we'll do here is we're going to run 2 tanks and Majin 21. In fact, I believe the best course of action to do would be start off with 18 here. So 2 purples and a red, which is not too far from my original strategy with the last one. So again, Videl's going to be the primary tank, 18 is going to be there to screw over the opponent, and 21 is there to finish the job. You lose any of those, you kind of have to start compensating for your secondary purposes. So Videl is not actually going to be the one that's doing most of the damage, but if she has to, she has to. Let's see, who we have here?
Bring it.
Okay, so we got practically the core. Oh, okay, well at least I made the special cost a little bit more. Okay. Okay, is he gonna go in for that? Okay, yeah, let him do that. I don't think he's gonna have 2 cards there. So he lost the buff she had, but Videl at least still has hers, so she's gonna be tanking a little bit better. Okay, alright, get him out of his way. Let's go ahead and bait. Alright, gotcha. Okay, let's go collect some Dragon Balls with 21. Again, super laggy. I don't understand why it's super laggy, but okay. I'll go in for another one. Hopefully this connects. And did that drop combo? Okay, that drop combo. Okay, let's see. Did that, but okay. I guess I'll take those. You take those. Okay. Alright. That's a good amount of damage, considering. We're gonna go ahead and end with this here. And obviously that doesn't count for Vegeto's blast counter. This guy is constantly sidestepping. Okay, that was very good on my part. Okay, so we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna dance a little bit here, and then we're gonna rush. Somebody's going to die. Yeah, okay, so he chose correctly. So let's see. I'm willing to be wrong with the blast. but I need to use as many strikes as I can in order to pull this off. Okay, so he thought I had super. Okay, that was very fortunate of me. It could have been a 50-50 shot, but he chose the very suspicious blue. Alright, so we're gonna... Ooh, okay, yeah, that just shows you the powerful force of this Vegito tankiness. So he's gonna end up using that as rough food. Okay, but nope, not anymore. Okay. Sidestep. Okay, no, he went straight in. Okay, that's fine. Probably gonna have to sack off Videl here. Space. Yeah, he's going full on. He doesn't want to go. He wants to rack up as much damage as possible. Let's see. Does he use the Rising Rush or that? Oh, okay. Oh, he's going for this. Let's just lower your key. Oh, side. Okay, good. So he wasted his Rising Rush on the character with low health. So let's go green. Because I have a feeling he wants to mix things up instead of just having... Yeah, so let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was wrong. I don't remember seeing a green being used. But he already used his alt suit. But he's probably going to switch into Kefla. Oh, okay. I was expecting to switch into Kefla and then use her main ability. But if that's the case, let's go ahead and give 21 another buff. Reduce his ki at the same time. So inflict the damage is up again. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. He could have actually took priority, but I don't think he thought about that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. Buy some time. Okay, oh yeah, he was a little too reckless right there. Okay. Yeah, he's probably going to forfeit at this point. I'm going to waste advantage. Oh, no. Went right in for that. Okay. Okay, let's just throw this one out here. Oh, that's dead. That's dead. As you can see here, most of the battles won are just pretty much using Videl as the sandbag, which is unfortunate because Videl is my favorite character. So having to see her be the one KO'd for the sake of victory is not mostly the ideal thing for me as a fan, but oh. Alright, we'll go into our last match here. As you can see here, we didn't take much damage with the other two. Yeah, they were pretty much self-sustaining. We're gonna go back to my primary team here. Again, this is like a very Glass Cannon-esque team, so we'll see how this plays out. Hopefully we don't get a match that's super laggy. Alright, ooh, we got definitely a sizable future team here. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to bring Vegito Blue here, but obviously we're going to bring Kefla. We're bringing 21, and that Trunks is kind of scary looking. I have a feeling he'll bring Trunks. We'll bring in EX Videl for this one. So pretty much the only thing that's changed is we're mostly primarily for strike damage, as opposed to just being tanky overall. And Kefla is pretty much our sub-out unit. So if it's not Kefla, it's 18 for the primary unit. Look at that. I load first, but this guy takes a while. And it's been happening quite a lot on these rank 50 battles. I don't see it very often when I was climbing up from 35 back to 50. Something very suspicious indeed. Okay. Let's go into our final match. Okay, zoom in a little bit. Okay. Let's see, is it enough? Oh, no, it's not enough. Okay, delay combo. Oh, I thought that was enough to delay the combo, but okay. So you can go in for a super. Okay, yeah, going right in. Most people do that in order to throw you off because they're expecting a super attack. So I'll go ahead and farm as many Dragon Balls as I can. That should get Vegito. Yeah. Oh, that was gonna be Vegito. Oh, he came back really fast. Again, super laggy. I don't understand what's going on here. Okay. Go ahead and eat my bagel. Okay, so that damage was never done to him. Okay, let's switch into Videl. Okay. Again, really bad lag. Okay, so he's gonna go in and do a little bit of his damage. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to get his rush, but we'll see. Okay. Ooh, that Trunks is doing Mondo damage. Oh, okay. So again, very, very hard to go ahead and distinguish what's going on with all this lag here. So we'll see. Is that enough to kill? Oh no, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get an LF here, yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it goes when you got a team that this glass cannon like, and also mixed with lag, because it's very reactionary based. Okay, I'm either gonna get rushed or an LF here. Just look at all that slow down. Okay, lower his key a little bit. We'll swap into 18. Okay, that was enough to kind of call that. Okay, yeah. It was going to be a rush regardless. Okay, so let's see. Let's go for strike. He used green earlier. Oh, so he's going for a suit. Oh, it was green? Ooh, okay. Oh, connection is unstable. Alright. So is it going to be swapped to the bot near the end? I don't understand. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do my very best to do a clutch victory with Videl here, but I don't think it's going to be very possible. The computer ends up taking control over the units. And considering that Trunks is pretty much has a very big health bar advantage, I don't see it happening anytime soon that Videl's going to do this. Let's see. Is it enough? Wow, okay. Okay. Again, this is the computer, so we'll see just how long I can endure. No, that's gonna, yeah. Zamasu has a really good matchup rate against 1v1. And I am not in a position to go ahead and heal up. Let's see, computer normally doesn't do this. Okay, let's see. Computer's gonna do LF here. Oh, okay. Computer was gonna do an LF. Okay, gotta be very, very careful with this. Don't have any other options. I highly doubt I'm gonna make it through all this, but yeah, that's it. That's game. Yeah. Yeah, that's taking advantage of the computer's stupidity sometimes, but you need a little bit more leg room because the computer can do some pretty jank stuff. Oh well, I'm gonna lose a bunch of points for that. Yeah, 30 points. That's not too bad. But yeah, that's practically what I've been fighting a lot in PvP. Is a lot of these battles just are super laggy, and I'm not sure if there's a thing going on. Again, I checked my internet; it's been pretty good. As you can see here, you got 5 bars and junk. So I honestly don't know what the problem is, but I'm gonna see if I can try to hover around 6,000 before the end of the season, and see if I can get some pretty good rewards before tomorrow's end. Because yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's gonna be this week's update video for that. I'm gonna see if I can just upload once a week of the updates for the game, unless there's a banner. We'll go into that. In fact, let me just end the video off just showing you what's been going on with the guild. This is gonna probably be the biggest lead we're ever gonna have for a very long time. And as you can see here, we got 27 million compared to 23 million on this guild right here. So yeah, it's been pretty fun. We've been keeping up with our adventures. It's been yeah, we got all the missions done, and as you can see here, these are the currently top 4 positions of the guild team, and should be loading in a second here. There we go. Look at that, almost 3 million. I'll see if I can get to 3 million by the end of the day, but wow, that's like the most points I've seen in quite some time. Look at that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another PvP video. Just as a heads up for people that are uninitiated to the channel here, when it comes to Legends content, I always run any units that use Videl. That's kind of my thing here. So if you're expecting to see the showcase for Vegito Blue and all that stuff, I mean, yeah, I pulled him. I pulled him like 2 times. I like the unit. I'll use him with PvE and all that stuff, but primarily when it comes to PvP, I like to use units like Videl here, Chi-Chi or Kefla, just have that little niche ability to throw people off guard, because a lot of times you can see people throwing Frieza Force, was it the Saiyans, all the top OP units, and that's fun and everything, but I like to go ahead and play with, at this point, the underdog team as well as the OP team, because if you have 21 Kefla, you pretty much are backing on the top chain here. But you throw somebody like Videl here, her aged unit status is kind of the one thing that holds her back from being any better. So Zenkai unit, maybe Zenkai unit. They're gonna go ahead and ignore 18, probably not. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to me rant a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next week with another update, PvP / whatever comes to mind at the time. Thank you guys. Bye bye.